Welcome back to IPA Podcast, where we keep it real and raw. I'm your host, Mr. IPA, and I got another special guest, and I'll allow him to introduce himself.
We are here. It's Jonesy McKnight, Air Jonesy, Roy Drones Jr.
Yes, sir.
You know what I'm saying? We out here, man. Podcaster, producer, director.
Get that.
You know what I'm saying? Homeless veteran, hamburger helper advocate. You know what I'm saying? We out here.
Damn, bro. So, to start it off, who is Jonesy?
Who is Jonesy? I mean, shit, what you want to know? What you want to know about Jonesy? I told you, bro, you better ask all the questions you can. Get them hoes out. We got some truth juice that I already been sipping on.
Pimp juice, shit.
But yeah, Jonesy just Jonesy, man. Jonesy ain't doing too much, not a whole lot. You know, he really just be chilling.
Yeah. Well, so where'd you go to school at?
I went to school in the luxurious Gary, Indiana. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Gary's not in Indiana, but Gary, Indiana is our slave name. But yeah, bro, I'm a Glen Park ass nigga, so I went to Melton, Bailey, and Blue Wallace. Mm-hmm. Shout out 2010. I went to Theo Bowman for middle school, like half of middle school. Mm-hmm. That was weird as hell, but shout out my Bowman niggas.
Yeah.
I went to EC for like a grading period. I didn't want to. Mm-hmm. But yeah, shout out EC though. I fuck with EC heavy.
Yeah. Damn. So like in school, did you play sports and shit, or were you just like kind of just a cool fly nigga?
No, I was not cool at all, bro. Niggas was not cool, bro. Not cool or fly. So y'all ain't had when champs had 2 for $89, right? Mm-hmm. You go get 2 shoes for $89.
Yeah.
Me and my brother used to have to split those. So up until high school, we just used to try to get what we want.
Yeah.
But then we got to high school, we like, bro, we got to play this smart, bro. Yeah. You get a white pair, I get a black pair, and we just gonna switch these bitches. Yeah. On God, bro. So nah, bro, fly wasn't in my repertoire, bro. I was just fly enough to where you can't roast me.
Yeah.
But it's like, nah, bro, niggas was not fly, bro.
I feel it.
St. John Bay and Puma for the win, bro.
That part, because me and my brother, we was definitely like shoe carnival kids, you know what I'm saying? Like just trying to find some shit that looked decent, that wasn't like, we was definitely didn't have it like that, but we could put that shit on.
You could pull some shit off from shoe carnival, definitely. Bro. We wasn't there yet, you know what I'm saying? It was like Payless, shoe carnival, 2 for $89. Like, bro, we was right there, bro.
2 for $89 is like a steak. Shit.
Yeah, bro, we ain't got the grandpa Nikes, but we ain't got the retros either.
Yeah. So talk to me about band. What instrument did you play?
Everything.
Yeah.
Everything but flute and clarinet.
Damn. So like you kind of feel like piano.
No, so black marching bands, you don't play piano unless you in concert band. It's just straight instruments and drumline. So I played everything all the way down to flute and clarinet. But I would march saxophone. Like saxophone was my instrument. Like that's what I still know how to play, read, write, compose music, all that shit. Do
you still have one now? You own one as an adult?
It's funny as hell. I own 3 trumpets, a snare drum, a keyboard, 2 keyboards. No saxophone.
No sax.
You can
get crazy on the sax, boy.
Gee, that's saxophone, bro. That's what's coming this year, bro. This year I'm trying to get as much back to me as possible. Yeah. So
you deserve it.
Yeah, I'm just used to stealing them. Mm-hmm. So this will be my first time buying one. It's different.
Yeah.
It's different. Yeah. It's like, damn, bro, I have to pay for one of these? It's the first time in my life.
It's the first time for everything.
I ain't ready. I ain't ready.
Damn, so when you were in band, like, was that when, like, kind of you knew that, like, music was always going to be a part of your life? Or did you know did you not really know, like, you were going to be producing and just, like, always doing music?
So I knew I would always create shit. Because even before music, like, I always just had a knack to, like, either create something or find some shit and figure out how it worked. Yeah. That's why I like engineering.
Yeah.
So it's like, I always knew I'll be doing something like that. Band was just it's something to do. It ain't nothing else to do in the hood, bro. You get out of school, if you ain't in no extracurricular, you going home.
Yeah.
It ain't shit to do in the crib, bro. This 2007, 2008, 2009, so it's like Xbox Live ain't really popping yet. The internet ain't really there, so it's like, bro, you finna go home and watch TV. You gonna play a little bit of video games, but that's gonna get bored because you ain't playing with nobody. Yeah. So it's like, nah, bro, band was just something to do to kill time and shit. But that shit was fun as hell.
When did you start getting into the production field, like just in terms of like videography and just like kind of getting into the space before getting into the podcasting? Or was the podcasting kind of your first foot into that?
They kind of came at the same time. Mm-hmm. So I co-founded a media company, Crescendo Music Media and Marketing. Shout out us. But and I was like code pitching for clients, and I came across something that said the Gary Black International Film Festival. Mm-hmm. So I'm like, shit, let me go see what we could do for them. I ain't never heard of this. It's the 11th one. I live in Gary. What the fuck is this?
Yeah.
So I'm clicking through they like Facebook or something, and I see they say it says apply for a film fellowship, something like that. I don't know what a film fellowship is, so I'm like, shit, let's see what this shit is. Maybe they need something from us, So I go fill it out, and then I go ask my homies, like, y'all ever heard of a fellowship? They're like, yeah, it's kind of like an internship. Like, they bring you on. It's like a school or class or whatever the fuck.
Yeah.
So I'm like, all right, cool. I don't really give no fuck. And I was like, yeah, this is director Deion Taylor. He from Gary. He holding it, blah, blah, blah. I'm like, who the fuck this nigga? You need some media work, bro? You know what I'm saying? So I finally do my Googles and like, bro, in Hollywood, and he done worked on, he directed, hold on, bro. Damn, I shouldn't have started drinking. Meet the Blacks with Mike Epps.
Oh, shit.
He produced, or he directed, it's called Black and Blue with, I forgot who that lead is. It's a woman. But Tyrese is in it. Now, that movie is actually good. I ain't dick riding because he's from Gary. Like, that's actually a good movie. So I'm like, oh, shit, bro out there. You know what I'm saying? Like, he got invested in by, what's his name? Robert Smith or Robert Taylor. He's the guy that paid, I don't know if you remember, but it was a graduating class from Howard. And there was the guy that did the speech at their graduation paid all their student debts. That's the guy that invested in his projects. So I'm like, gee.
Nigga, could you imagine?
I'm like, gee, if somebody from 43rd in the same neighborhood I live in can get 50 M's invested into them, I got to be able to at least get 15, you know what I'm saying? 20, 5, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, all right, cool. So let me go ahead and actually take this fellowship serious. Yeah. And then I made my first movie, my first short film. It's a short documentary. It's called The Mecca. It's on YouTube now. Amazon beefing with me because of copyrights and stuff. But I own all the IP top to bottom. The music that's on the soundtrack, I produce. The music that's in the movie, I produce. It's like, I'm the copywriter, Amazon. Like, what's going on?
But you independent. So
exactly. Like, come on, bro. So, but anyway, yeah, it's about the West Cal projects that's in East Chicago. You know what I'm saying? This basically how, like, they some resilient, hustling ass people. I found a couple people do some interviews. We cut a soundtrack to it. You know what I'm saying? It's 2 versions of it on YouTube, by the way. It's the version I played at the film festival, and then there's an extended version because we only had a 5-minute limit for the film festival. But I got so much footage, it's like, gee, I gotta put this out. So I only been in videography for like a year and some change now.
Damn, son.
I've been making beats since 2004 though.
Wow. So it's safe to say that music is definitely takes precedent over the videography.
Hell nah. Video shit way funner, bro.
Wow, damn.
Music lame as hell. I swear to God.
You the first person that's done music and other things that said music was like the one that, because I felt the same way, because prior to starting the podcast, like I actually used to make music. But I had came to the realization that my music wasn't good enough for me to listen to it on my own playlist, honestly. Like, I had to be honest with myself and think, like, damn, I probably wouldn't listen to this on my daily. So it's either I could try to work harder to be better at it, or I can kind of just, call it quits and try to figure out how I could still use the same resources, but not have to be making music. Right. And that kind of was this is what that idea was when it came to fruition, Okay. So I think a lot of times, especially with musicians on like when they're just starting, you have that complex about like everything that you make sounds good, and it sounds like it's something that should deserve to be listened to and deserve to be like put on a pedestal. But it's really hard to critique yourself to the point to where you're like, damn, like, just being honest, like, is this something that you would see yourself listening to? Mm-hmm. Most niggas would say yeah, but more likely the answer is no. You know what I'm saying?
You gotta keep women around. If you're gonna make music, you have to keep women around. Women make the best A&Rs, bro. Women have the best ear for music.
Damn.
And the reason is, bro, women, I don't like to use the phrase more emotional, but they can show emotion easier and quicker than men. So if you play a good song or a song that they like in front of you, even if they say they don't like it or they don't tell you that they don't like it or whatever, they at least gonna pull one of these, tap their foot, do something, probably hum.
Most of them will try to lock that song in.
They gonna ask you like, what's this? Because I done had trips with women where I only play like songs out my vault. And Shorty was like, I've been trying to Shazam this and it's not coming up. I'm like, yeah, motherfucker, because it's my shit. That's why it's not coming up.
Yeah, this shit don't exist.
Exactly. I was just testing you. But like, that's how you know, like, okay, you know what I'm saying? This might be decent.
But that's a good, but it seems like you actually have a system of how you could test it. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
A lot of other times with most people, at least from my experience, they listen to it in the studio, music blaring. Yeah. Like, this shit is always gonna sound better when it's loud as fuck. I mean, like, it's the only thing you're hearing.
Loud unless music it's just sounds great.
Ass. Yeah, unless it's just ass. But it, like, you gotta really, like, kind of shop that shit around before, like, actually posting it so you can gauge what people actually want to hear from you. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of times people skip that step even though it's, like, just as important.
Even though I would skip that step if I made music, I would just put it out.
I did too. Yeah.
I definitely would just put it out.
But that's what I'm saying. Like, I could speak from the experience. We could both speak from the experience because it's like we know what, like, being in the process of making music is. It's already like you're exposing your part of yourself. You know, you have to kind of get comfortable with being vulnerable in that space. But that being said, the most vulnerable people tend to make the best music, which kind of like coincides with your point about women, because women have a very easy time with conveying emotion. You know, like, they can do it at a very high level, and when it's on a soundtrack, come on now.
And then once they're comfortable with you and they trust you, it's only gonna come more naturally easier.
100%.
So it's like, go ahead, bro. Go ahead and link with that homegirl that you not fucking. Don't be fucking a woman, bro. Let Shorty be like your coworker that you just smoke weed with.
Yeah.
Y'all link to smoke one day and you go, hey, listen to this. But don't even warn her that it's your music. Just go listen to it. Just spin it when y'all smoking.
Yeah.
If she say skip it, if she talking over the song, if she starts scrolling on TikTok while that shit playing, your shit ass, bro. That's just what it is. Don't ask her no questions. Yeah. Just go to the next song. Delete that out your library. It's ass. It's ass.
Yeah. Hey, it's hard to keep it a buck all the time, especially with yourself.
Man, I'm glad it's easy with me, bro. Cause I'll be mid beat, like, man, this shit ass. Still finish the beat. Still sitting that shit out. It's like, shit, bro. I don't know about this one, bro.
Hey,
somebody might like it though.
But you gotta put up the shots though. You gotta put up the shots.
You definitely got to. There's beats. Me and D Brown got so many songs in the vault, bro. And it's beats I sent him, like, bro, I don't really know him. The motherfucker send back a verse or send back a whole song. Like, this shit, I guess he heard something I didn't. Fuck it.
Yeah. With that being said though, what do you find so, like, attractive about like the podcasting and just being like kind of just being on the video side of it, you know? Because
text-based conversations, you miss so much. And I've been on the internet since 2001, 2002. You know what I'm saying? Like, Black Planet, I had a Black Planet page that was, like, given to me from my brother. It's weird, bro. Like, I was catfishing people before catfishing was a thing, bro.
Right.
I ain't had no pictures of myself on that. Because you got to think, I'm in the 5th grade.
So what, like,
and
10, 11?
I'm 10, 11, you know. I'm in the 5th grade. People around that time that got Black Planet, you at least in the 8th grade or older. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, I don't got no pictures of myself. If I started talking to a girl, I would ask her about herself first and then just mimic that. So Shorty be like, I go to this middle school. I'm like, oh, word, shit, I go to this middle school. Now I ain't in middle school yet. But I said that to say, like, text-based communication, you miss so much and you lose so much. And I'm a real straight, direct communicator. Whereas, like, you could read something from me and take it a completely different way because it's so dry.
Yeah.
And it's so plain.
Yeah.
So I got into podcasting because shit, niggas be having shit to get off. You know, niggas be having shit to say. And podcasting is just the way to do it. Like, I can't have a blog, even though I was on the blog team and I was the first person to get a viral story and they kicked me off the team. But yeah, bro, like I do not like text-based anything, like conversation, communication. The only thing I want via text are books, reading material, articles. Yeah. But when it comes to me having to say something, I gotta say it with my voice and my words. I absolutely have to.
I get you.
Because even before Club Culture, I had what's called the School of Jonesy show. School of Jonesy used to be my old social media name before all my Twitters got suspended and shit. And I just finally just dropped the schooling part. I'm on my 12th Twitter page.
Damn.
But yeah, bruh. Yeah, I ain't. Twitter's interesting, bruh. Twitter was the place where if you was popping on MySpace, but you had something to say or show outside of your music, you went to Twitter. Like I used to tweet back and forth with Currency, Wiz Khalifa, just on some because there was nobody.
Yeah.
So like Wiz Khalifa would be like every Thursday he'll post freestyles.
Yeah.
Then he'll call them tweet styles.
Yeah.
So I'll be one of the people like, yo, bro, this shit fire. He's like, oh, thanks, bro. I'll be like, nigga, this shit weak as fuck.
I was gonna say what's crazy about that is just knowing how Twitter was back then. It was kind of one of them things you had to be in the know to know, you know. So it's kind of like, because I know when at that stage of it, when you're tweeting out these people, more likely than not, they're gonna reply. You know what I'm saying? Because it's not too many people that are on the app anyways. You know what I'm saying?
Because even still, back then, now it's in your recording contract that you forfeit your social media. So even the pages you see on Twitter aren't them. Yeah. Back in the day, those clauses wasn't thought of to be written in the what's the name. Yeah. Didn't nobody care what you tweeted, bro. Twitter used to be fucking 2009 Twitter, bro. That used to be insane.
Just seeing the shit that be resurfacing from some people's Twitters and shit.
Bro, like, so many maggot with the F-bombs. Yeah. Man, Twitter used to be crazy, bro. None at all. And these are celebrities spewing this shit, bro. Like, that shit used to be crazy. But there was no method to it. It was just me being myself. Yeah. And then it wasn't until Wale dropped Ambition. And this is when I realized how much power Twitter had. So Wale tweeted, I'm in New York waiting on the plane, some asked me a question about the album. So I'm like, shit, well, you know, I'm asking them real questions. I'm like, shit, I like this song. How did you woo, 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 and all this other shit. And he ain't responding. So I'm like, well, shit, I ain't buy the album anyway. So I'm like, hey, fuck you, nigga. I ain't buy your weak-ass album anyway. The version I got, I can't even listen to Illest Bitch Alive all the way through. I was just going off, bro. And he finally responded. And I'm like, yo. I'm finna talk so much shit to niggas from this point on. But it would have to be real. Like, I ain't finna just go shoot just because a nigga hot. Like, that's lame as hell. Yeah. But if you drop some weak shit and I was like, yo, this shit whack as hell, and you respond, it's over. It's over.
And that be the thing with Twitter. Is so many celebrities be so out of touch with that shit. When they do respond, whoever, it may be a page with fucking 17 followers on it, no fucking pictures, no tweets,
and Cardi B gonna
just
say
cook
something.
your ass. They'll just cook your ass, just ratio the shit out of your ass the entire time, and then you just looking stupid, you know.
It's
but
insane.
That's the thing that I love about internet culture too, though, is the simple fact that, like, if you miss something, you'll be completely confused about what the fuck is. Like, there will be references to certain, like, tweets that if you miss that tweet, you will not understand what the fuck these people are
at all, bro.
About, you know,
and no one can break it down to you. Exactly. You just had to be there.
Exactly.
Yeah,
like the dicks out for Harambe shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, shit like that. That's literally, that sentence is only uttered on fucking Twitter. You know what I'm saying?
And white Facebook.
Exactly.
Facebook went crazy with that one. White Facebook loves Harambe, bro. I don't know what it is with white people in Harambe, bro.
Bro, that was a
nigga, bro.
Bro, they say a lot of shit fucking changed after that monkey died or after that gorilla died, bro.
Hey man, rest in peace, my nigga, bro.
Oh God, bro.
Rest in peace, Harambe. Pour out a little liquor, you know. But yeah, that was the start, bro. I started the beef with Talib Kweli started the beef with me. I'm definitely gonna slap that nigga I never seen in life.
Was he talking crazy as fuck?
He was talking crazy as fuck, bro. Talib Kweli is the only nigga that like really went back and forth with me on some like on that, like yeah, bro, like on that, like fuck you, bitch ass nigga. Like he's the only one, bro.
Nigga, if I see you, it's that nigga.
Right, I respect the banter. Yeah. But I'm still gonna slap your ass when I see you.
100%.
Joe Budden too.
Yeah.
I hate Joe Budden, bro.
So is that malice built from him, y'all going back and forth, or just like the way he presents the podcast?
No, just back and forth. I don't give a fuck how people present themselves. I would never hate somebody for being themselves. It's only when you fuck with me. Yeah. Is when I'm like, okay, bro, fuck you and die tomorrow. But you just being yourself, bro. I don't care, bro. Yeah. Nothing offends me that's not offending me.
Hey, that's real.
I ain't one of them people, bro. You can live your life. You can do what you want to do. You can have 3 nipples, 2 dicks, and 5 pussies. I don't give a damn. You know what I'm saying? You can believe the sky's green and your son a fish. Cool, bro. The minute you call me a bitch ass nigga, it's up.
Damn. Okay.
I don't care.
Switching speeds a little bit. How was your 2023, bro? Let's hear a little recap. Like, how did 2023 treat you?
Like a damn what you call that? Like a seesaw, bro.
Yeah.
You know, the first 5 months was like this. You know what I'm saying? Kind of steady. I'm like, all right, cool. Podcast growing. I'm the crescendo growing. I think we was still in our building. No, we wasn't. We was out our building now. But we was growing on the media side. So I'm like, all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? I started doing camera work for the, he wasn't the mayor yet, but he was the mayor. He was running for mayor, Eddie Melton. So I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? This is going to be a pretty chill year, bro. Nothing's going to happen, right? May come, I'm riding down 5th. This is the only time I'm doing the speed limit down 5th, bro. I never do the speed limit down 5th. I should have known something was going to happen, bro. I'm doing the speed limit down 5th. I get to 5th and what's that the library sit on? 5th and Adams. Yeah. And you can't, if you're traveling south, you can't see 5th. My light is green as fuck. Not just turn green, not turning yellow. It's green as fuck. It's big green. Exactly, bro. So I'm like, shit, I'm cool. Listening to my Ariana Grande, chilling. And this black truck just comes, smack my ass. Whack the fuck out my car, bro.
What? In the intersection?
Yes, bro. Took out my whole shit. He ain't told him my shit, thank God. Yeah. But I'm like, nigga, I still can't drive this motherfucker. Like, I'm finna have to really put my hands on this motherfucker.
And you was about to box his ass?
No, I'm talking about my car. I was gonna shoot that nigga, bro. Gee, if we ain't crashed in front of no bank, bro, no major ass street, it would have been up, dog. But yeah, bro ass hit me. Gee, 2 police cars drove past me, bro. Or no, 1 police car and an off-duty cop. So the off-duty cop pull up. I'm still in nigga, I just got hit, bro. Head-on collision hit, bro. Cop pull up, he like, hey, you alright? I'm like, nigga, I just got hit. He like, damn. Just drove off. I'm like, nigga, what the fuck? So luckily, I'm finna go to, they was gonna announce the election. So they was all at the Railcat Stadium. Mm-hmm. So I'm three blocks away from, you know what I'm saying, where I'm supposed to be. Yeah. So I called my niggas. I'm like, hey, bro, somebody just hit me. Woo, woo, woo. Yeah. I see where the truck is. Mm-hmm. I'm thinking about who I'm talking to. I'm like, bro, I'm gonna just tell these niggas, come get me, bro. Yeah. Don't even, y'all ain't gonna react how I want y'all to react. No way. They gonna already be gone. Yeah. Let's get me and my car to the crib, bro. So from there, bro, my year was on some crazy ass shit. I feel it. I got to work on my first film. Yeah. I got called back for that 2 weeks after that crash happened.
Crazy how life worked.
Yeah, bro. And then from there, bro, that's really started really getting me more into cameras and film and video and stuff from that. So
yeah, definitely.
Yeah, so I say if I ain't get into that crash, it probably, I don't know, life probably would have worked out different. So
That's it. And like I said, it's interesting how like, because we all have a plan for ourselves, but God has a plan for us, and we can't supersede what the universe already has, like ordained. So even in my experience, like last year, I would say that shit was a slide. That shit was a slide because it was
going down or up?
What direction do slides go in?
Yeah, all right.
You know what I'm saying?
You got
Shit, bro. Like that shit, like started off the year working at a great job, making the most money. I was making more money than my mom, bro. So I was feeling like, nigga, I'm up.
Bro,
so,
don't that feel crazy when you make more than your parents,
it don't feel real. You know what I'm saying? Because then I think that in that moment it helped me kind of conceptualize like money, just like how hard it is. It's hard, like I won't say it's hard to get, or I will say it's simple, but it's not easy. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
If you follow like a pathway, you can achieve money, but what's to come with that money? You know what I'm saying?
Hell yeah.
In that circumstance, for me, it was the stress, the time away from here, the time I had to spend still at the job when I wasn't on the clock. Because I was salary, but it was like one of them jobs where you still have to like kind of care even when you're not at work, you know? So that shit started to weigh on me too much. Ended up leaving that. It was like it was a tough ass decision to make, honestly. Like it was something that kind of I had struggled with the whole, like at least halfway through the year. Like it took me a while to kind of like just be feeling okay in my own skin after leaving that money behind. Cause walking away from like shit, bro. Like I was making close to like almost like seven grand like a month. You know what I'm saying? Like that shit was like I didn't have to ask for anything. You know what I'm saying? Like I had everything I wanted, could do whatever I wanted.
Especially if you live in Gary.
Bro.
7 G's a month, bro. Yo, that's a king in this month.
Come on now. You know what I'm saying? Like
I'm
seeing like my eyes are getting big because I'm seeing like what the future could be. But then on the flip side of that, just like the amount of stress that came with that job, like, cause I work in sales, you know what I'm saying? So with any sales job, you're only as good as your last month. You know what I'm saying? So the stress of always having to maintain like a level, a consistent level of greatness, that shit in of itself will crumble you easily, So I ended up crumbling under that pressure, and I ended up having to leave that job because not only did I feel like it was stressing me out, but I also felt as though I could recreate that same money, but I could do it in a way that suited my lifestyle a little better than what that one did. So
at least you ain't do it through trapping, boy.
Yeah, nah.
I
done been through the trapping phase when I was like in school and shit, and with trapping, I think the biggest thing with that shit, especially now since everything is so legalized, and like we live in fucking Chicagoland area, so we could go to the city or go to Michigan to like go get some shit and have way better shit than what my dude next door is offering. You know what I'm saying? But what I learned through like just the trapping shit is like, for one, the market's already oversaturated because it's so easy to get the shit. Then you're battling for the clientele, and on top of it, the return on investment is not like really that good to be doing it unless you're doing it at a really high level. But then at that point, you're risking your freedom. You know what I'm saying?
You're 15 an hour when you break it down.
You know what I'm saying?
And fucking Amazon,
bro. And I've tried to like explain this to people who trap because I'm like, bro, like I'm telling you, you're working harder than what you have to if you had a regular fucking job.
Like honestly. You could play 2K all day, but you still put in the same amount of work.
You're still having to fucking service these people, you know what I'm saying? Some people coming up to your door, hey bro, I got 8 this time, like you fucking you know what I'm saying? Like you dealing with that shit, and then you have to worry about not getting watched, you know what I'm saying? And that's the real one that I was just like, yeah, nah, like I ain't, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm not that committed to this shit to potentially go to jail behind it, so it is what it is. But that's nonetheless. 2023, lost that job, then went to work at Amazon, bro. Hey, I do not recommend that for anybody.
Never, bro.
That shit is like literal slave work.
That was the worst.
I promise you.
How long do you last?
It's crazy you have to preface it like that.
How long do you last, bro? How long was your Amazon stint? I think I got 2 checks from Amazon.
2 checks?
Probably, maybe 3.
Okay, I lasted, I want to say 2.5 months. And it got to a point, bro, where I was like, damn, I'm coming home from work hurting. Like, my body is hurting. Because I was driving. You know what I'm saying? So, like, I'm like, bro, I'm trying to... In the way that structure was, bro, it's like... It's damn near designed against you. Like, the way that system works, that they record, like, because you have, like, a FICO score every time you're driving that truck.
Yeah,
so, like,
shit,
you know,
bro.
if you blow a stop sign, your shit drop. If you're speeding, your shit drop. If you're following too close behind another car, your shit drop. So they have a camera watching you in the car and what's happening around the car type shit. So after I kind of just realized, all right, like, anybody that's working at this job clearly doesn't know that there's more money to be made in other places. I decided to leave that shit, ended up getting back into the sales shit, and I've kind of been working on that. But then, cherry on top, that shit came. I've been working this job, and then my ex broke up with me.
Oh shit, go to heartbreak.
Yeah. And then the heartbreak shit, that shit kind of, I'm not gonna say it necessarily spiraled me, you know what I'm saying? But it definitely kind of knocked me off my pivot for sure, because I'm like, you know, kind of, I've been at this place for about like a year and a half, you know, so like she was living with me for the majority of the time that I was there. And going from seeing someone every day to like walking in the crib and you're seeing shadows of the person that once was there, you know, that shit definitely...
You gotta get out that crib.
Oh, yeah.
You gotta get out that crib.
Hey, bro, I'm telling you, the way I'm feeling now versus the way I was feeling back in October, completely different person. You know what I'm saying? Like, I've grown from that shit. I've learned a lot about myself, where I need to work, you know what I'm saying? Like, work on myself. And, you know, like, I valued everything that came from that relationship, because it showed me that I can, at the very core of it, I can support somebody without them having to put up any type of bread, and I can just put you on a pedestal. I know I can do that for someone.
Don't that feel good?
But I think the thing is I got to do that for myself.
You definitely do.
I got to do that for myself, because I've never given myself that type of love to where, like, I'm so just into who I am. You know, I've always been so intrigued with other people from the fact that I didn't like myself for a long time. So now I'm starting to get to the point where I do, and you know, it's a beautiful thing. But like, that 2023, bro, was
I'm
definitely...
good on that. Bring me my wife, bro.
Oh God, that's how I'm
feeling.
Bring
me my wife, bro. I'm good. I'm done loving myself, bro. This shit's a wrap.
Hey, shit. I'm trying to get to that point.
Oh God, where the fuck is you at, shorty?
Hey,
I'm tired of this shit.
But yeah, man, like 2023 was definitely I loved it and I hated it at the same time. I loved it for what it did for me, but I hated having to go through that shit, you know. But that being said, like,
now we're here, 2024. You know, Kobe year.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. On God, bro. On God, like, and it's like 2024, bro. It's just like I don't know what God has in store for me. I hope that it's more life, you know. But that being said, so to ask you, like, what do you want out of life? Just based off, because like just hearing you, like I know that you have like an elastic imagination like me, to where like you know that the things that you want are very achievable because you've probably seen people do it before. But what exactly does that look like for you?
Nah, I mean, I've seen what success look like, like on all levels. I've seen niggas be the most successful dirty niggas. I've seen the most successful legit working niggas. I've seen the most legit hustlers, the most legit entrepreneurs. So it's like, I know what it looked like, but it's like, man, niggas just want to live, bro. Like, niggas just want to live on the farm, close to Lake Michigan. So Lake Michigan to be my water source. You know what I'm saying? Wife in the crib.
Yeah.
Short, sweet, to the point. My business is booming. You know what I'm saying? That's really all I want, bro. I don't got no crazy ass like it'll sound crazy to other people, but that ain't really crazy to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. A little 1,500 square foot crib that sit on like 10 acres. You know what I'm saying? That's really it.
No, that's real. That's real, and I feel like it's very much achievable. I feel like you have the mind to like to create that reality.
I've done so much homework, bro. Like I know what I have to do. I know what I can do. So it's really a matter of time. And finding somebody to do it with, because I definitely need another person.
100%. I think life...
I don't need you to work though. I don't need Shorty to work. I just, you know what I'm saying? I need you for other things, but just, bro, like, that one other person, like, it's up from there, bro. Yeah. Like, cause the type of play that I got, even if let's say we do get married, we divorce, she have whatever the fuck she want, I'm still gonna be up.
Mm.
And plus, like, nigga, that's somebody I pledged my life to. I don't give a fuck what the fuck she want, nigga. Like,
so you do want to get married though?
Hell yeah. I want one woman for the rest of my life, bro. Take me out the game. I don't like the single shit, bro.
That's real, bro. The single shit is kind of dead, bro.
Like I'm mad picky. Like, I ain't no serial dating ass nigga, bro. Like, I don't date. Mm-hmm. Nah, bro. I don't have hoes. I don't have rosters. Like, once I find somebody I like, cool, bro. Let's lock this in and rock out. Hoes was young me.
Damn. Okay, before I get into the next real part of it, I want to ask, bro, because it seems like you seem like you're somewhat of a movie buff. Like, I feel like you definitely like watch a decent amount of like movies and shit.
I say documentaries.
Documentaries more so. So give me your top three films.
I don't really got 3 films, but I give you my favorite ones, and they're Love Jones, Mean Girls, and Bad Boys.
Mean Girls.
Mean Girls is my shit, bro.
Why?
Because it's a good ass movie. You ain't never seen Mean Girls?
I have seen the movie.
That shit's fire. Katie Heron, she fuck. You know what I'm saying? They had my bitch Katie fucked up. Katie had to boss up on them niggas. Yeah. Janice was the real movie villain. Mm-hmm. It wasn't. Her name ain't Gretchen. What was the fucking name? What was the Mean Girl name?
Gretchen.
Yeah, bro. Shorty, they tried to make her be the villain. The villain. No, it was Janice. Her jealous ass. She was mad. Shorty was popping and she wasn't. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
On Wednesdays, I real life try to wear pink. You know what I'm saying? Like, Mean Girls is my shit.
That's okay.
That's definitely one of my favorite movies.
I think for me, I would have to say first my absolute favorite movie is Shutter Island. You ever seen that?
Hell
Leonardo DiCaprio. One of the best like mystery films you will ever watch, and I can guarantee I'll put my life on it.
See, mystery, man, I don't like movies that make me think, bro.
Bro, I like a movie that's gonna make me. But I guess I'm the opposite thing, because I want a movie that's gonna make me think like, damn, I gotta go back and rewatch this shit just so I can see what actually happened. What?
I was stuck on Fight Club for like 3 years, bro.
But that's such a
it's a good ass movie. Nah,
like,
bro, I don't want to do that shit again, bro.
Come on, man.
Because after every time I watch it, I'll be like, all right, that's cool.
Mm-hmm.
And then like 2-3 weeks later, I'm like, bro, what the fuck was Brad Pitt talking about? Like nah, bro. I done watched Fight Club so many times, bro.
But that's the thing, though. Like, I think the best movies, the best type of content it makes you convey some type of emotion. Mm-hmm. You know, so like a great movie that I think does a good job of that is you ever seen the movie No Country for Old Men?
No, I don't think so.
So
I heard of it though.
I'm not gonna like spoil like what happens in the actual movie,
but you definitely can.
Okay, I got you.
I was gonna say, I'm a spoiler movie ass nigga, bro.
Yeah. I love spoiling some shit, but I always want to like make sure the other person is cool with it.
Bro, you know? I love spoiling shit that hasn't came out yet, because I got homies that work in Hollywood and shit.
Yeah.
Like Howard spoilers, bro. I used to fuck Facebook up, bro. I had pictures when Raina died, bro. I'm like, hey, bro, send some bread to my Cash App, bro. I'm finna ruin this shit for y'all niggas.
Hell no. No. So the reason why No Country for Old Men is so good is that by the end of the movie, like, it's basically like these two. Fuck, I haven't seen it in like a decent amount of time, but it's basically about two people. They're trying to hunt down this guy who's essentially like a serial killer, right? Mm-hmm. So by the end of the movie, the serial killer ends up figuring out that they're trying to hunt him down, and he just basically like leads them into a trap. He ends up winning, but at the end, he's going through an intersection and he ends up getting like T-boned by a car, right? So as that car spins out, as his car spins out, the movie pans out as if like that's just the end, and like it just ends with that. Mm-hmm. Then you see dude get out of his car, he's still alive, the villain's still alive, and they do a great job of making you hate this dude, like 100%.
I'm gonna go watch that. Yeah. I like movies with the bad people in.
Exactly.
Because it's real.
Exactly. So that's what made it so good, is because you're just like, damn, like he just did all this shit just for them not to be able to get him, and now he just lives his life like just walks in the sunset.
That's lit. I'm gonna have to watch that.
It's beautiful, bro.
Is Leonardo the bad guy?
No. Leonardo's not in that movie. There's a couple. Woody Harrelson's in that movie. He plays a really good role, but the guy that plays the bad guy is, I'm pretty sure it's Joaquin Phoenix, the guy that played the Joker.
Oh, okay. Mm-hmm. Okay, I was gonna say, who the fuck?
Okay. Yeah. So that one, that one's a good movie in of itself, but for me, it'd have to go Shutter Island. Then I would say I would honestly put Django up there. Like Django, I feel like that movie was so fucking raw when I seen that shit in theaters, bro. Like Leonardo's role was crazy. Fucking Jamie Foxx played the fuck out of that. The German dude played the fuck out of that role.
It just didn't do nothing for me.
It didn't move you?
Django did nothing for me, bro. Like, I chuckled a couple times, but I'm like, bro, this ain't,
Bro.
It just didn't do it for me, bro.
In terms of cinema, bro, like, I'm telling you, the way they conveyed, like, especially the scene, like, where they're at the dinner table and Leonardo, like.
See, that's probably why. Because I watched it when I was at work in the military. Mm-hmm. So it was like, yeah, we watching this to kill time. And it's like, you don't really get the full experience. So I'll probably go run it back.
I would say it's worth the watch because like you really start to like Leonardo in that scene when they're at the dinner table and he basically is like doing the shit with the skull, right? And then like he figures out that they're trying to like basically finesse him and shit and just presses him in that scene. When he cuts his hand, that's real blood. Like he actually cut his hand and like rubbed it all over. Like I forget the actress name, but he rubs it all over her face and shit. Like that to me is like cinema. You know what I'm saying? Like even in the moment of when you actually just sliced your shit open, you didn't break character. You made that scene even colder than what it would have been had that not happened. You know. So that movie definitely top 2, and then third one. And this is just because I've always loved this character in any movie. Spider-Man, the original Spider-Man, the first Spider-Man. That shit, bro, I love that fucking movie, bro.
I saw that in theaters.
Bro, but it's just like, I think I like that Spider-Man more because he always, he was relatable, bro. The nigga was broke as fuck, living in New York, didn't have shit really going for him outside of being Spider-Man, getting treated like shit at his job, and then he's the only person that could find Spider-Man, on his camera, so that's literally his only value. This dude wasn't anything until he got his powers, and then now, since he has his powers, he's like, damn, I'm all this, but I'm still not shit. You know what I'm saying? That has to be a crazy, that dynamic in the film is just crazy in of itself, because most superheroes, you think Tony Stark's, look at who he is. Batman, look at who he is. Clark Kent.
Batman not a superhero.
Nah, what?
He's not a, what's a superpower?
The intellect.
No.
How is that
Fuck no, that ain't no damn, no, bro.
Are you kidding?
I know 10 smart ass niggas, bro. I ain't finna go call them superheroes.
But they ain't Batman though.
They can fight.
But they ain't Batman though.
Batman not no superhero.
Bro.
He's a hero.
Bro.
He's a vigilante.
Bro, I'm telling you. So you probably, so in Batman, every one of his villains are all a different part of him. They're all they all reflect a different piece of him. The Joker, for instance, reflects his lunacy in being Batman. The fact that you're even doing this shit as Batman and trying to stop all these people when knowing, it's basically like the war on drugs. The shit will never be able, there will never be an end to it. Right. Because you're constantly always chasing them, and there will always be someone worse and someone always someone worse and someone who's always going to do more. So the Joker, his main thing in the movie, if you ever seen the Dark Knight?
Yep.
So when he tells him you complete me, that's meaning I couldn't be me if you never existed, and vice versa. You know what I'm saying? Right. So with Batman, the reason I fucked with him just all the time is I felt like he was a superhero because of the fact he didn't have any powers. Cause it really takes even let's take it out of comics. Someone that's a firefighter or something. You know what I'm saying? The level of selflessness you have to have in order to risk your life for other people's lives. It may be for a check, it may be to support your family. But at the end of the day, you're deciding, I'm about to run into this burning building to try to potentially save some people that are already dead. Because if it were my family, I would want someone to do the same.
Right.
You know? So those things, I feel like they convey the meaning of being human more than a superpower. You know what I'm saying? No superpowers. I can never shoot lasers out of my eyes, and you can never run faster than time. But someone who gets out there on the ground and is just beating ass, and these dudes can unequivocally not beat him because he's just that fucking good and he has no superpower, I feel like that's cold.
Bro, I know 5 niggas right now on Fifth that will beat the brakes off of Batman, bro. The nigga, bro, if Batman was around sitting right now, bro, and 3 niggas came through that door with wiffle bats. They don't even got guns. With wiffle bats. Just 3 of them.
Bats.
They finna fuck y'all up, bro. Batman gonna be alright. He gonna handle like 1.5, bro.
Nah.
He ain't gonna be able to stop you from getting your ass whooped. You wanna know what Superman could do?
What could
Stop all 3 of them niggas before they even get to the door. You wanna know what Spider-Man could do? Shoot him with the motherfucking the web and shit.
Okay.
The Hulk can smash the building up.
I get your perspective.
The Flash could get little as hell on them niggas.
Yeah.
But you and Batman in here gonna fight with them niggas, bro.
Hey, but
and both of y'all not finna whoop their ass.
I don't know. If it's me and Batman, bro, I don't think anybody can beat us.
No, bro. Batman gonna be cool. You not. That ain't super to me, bro. If I'm sitting with a nigga and he a superhero and niggas start pressing us, I bet not get touched with anything.
Yeah.
You're super, my nigga. Yeah. I'm not, bro. You better do some super shit.
So let's say you end up getting hit. You gonna tell a nigga like, fuck you?
Yes. The fuck are you here for, bro? If I still have to deal with these niggas the same way I would have to deal with them if you wasn't here, why are you here? Yeah. And why am I calling you super? Nigga, you my cousin with a fucking costume. That can fight really well and is smart and rich, bro. You ain't no damn superhero.
Yeah. Okay.
Batman would be from Valparaiso if he was from out here. He'll be an everyday ass Valparaiso nigga that can fight and think. He ain't no superhero, bro.
What about the gadgets though, bro? Come on.
That's cool. You're rich. You're supposed to have gadgets. You know what type of guns I have if I was rich, bro? Fuck shooting bullets, bro. I'm finna be shooting beams at nigga if I got $1 billion.
Pull out the RPG and shit.
Yeah, I'm finna go hire engineers, bro, to build me guns.
Yeah.
I'm not finna go to Point Blank and get a fucking Glock. Yeah. Everybody in the hood got those. Nigga, I'm finna get a laser something, my nigga. Okay. All I need is a USB-C to power this bitch up. And I don't have to reload. That's the type of shit I'm finna have if I got $1 billion.
So let me ask you then, who is your favorite superhero?
My favorite, Wolverine.
Wolverine?
Hell yeah. Simple ass dude. He stay to himself. He could be a part of a team if he need to. He shoot claws out his hands. That's super enough.
He still be beating ass though.
Son, if a nigga, if you walk up on somebody with a gun, bro, and you got the full drop on their ass, and they do one of these and pull shits out. Even though you prepared to rob and shoot them, if you see a nigga do this and pull fucking shits out, you gonna stop in your tracks just because you're so amazed that he did that. Or you gonna be so scared that you're gonna just be like,
I'll be so intimidated that I'm gonna just start blicking you at that point. Like, because I ain't gonna let you fully power up before, like, it's, no.
Son, you ain't even gonna shoot him. You ain't even gonna know what to do in that moment. Because you coming to rob him, bro, and he shoot fangs out of his hands. You not gonna know what to do with that.
That's facts. Because I couldn't imagine, like, blowing at a motherfucker. You hit him in the head, and then that shit just heal back. And
bro, he gonna fall and then get right back up, bro.
Yeah, he just still walking up on you.
Nigga finna, that hurt. Heal this shit back up. Pull his motherfucking fangs out and finna go to work on your ass. Okay. What Batman at? What Batman gonna do?
I will say the X-Men movies I feel are so fucking underrated, bro.
Bro, them
they are
first two was
so
crazy.
Fucking underrated, and it's so insane to me because like X-Men First Class. I think it's one of the best films out of the X-Men series. I don't think it's like the top. I think I like what is it? Armageddon.
See, I fuck with X-Men.
Yeah.
I fuck with X-Men more than like Marvel and DC because X-Men is more condensed. It ain't that many of them.
Yeah.
It's too many in Marvel and DC. I can't keep up.
Yeah.
But X-Men, you got that core like 8, 10 of them, bro. I can keep up with them.
Yeah. You ever seen The Boys?
I started watching it. We talked about this on our pod. I started watching it, but since I don't watch TV and like I don't really keep up with superhero stuff, I ain't stayed too intrigued. Bro, but it's good. I definitely like it.
I'm telling you, like, definitely do yourself that favor of finishing it. bro. Cause like the boys, cause even like the first few episodes, the fact that like they're going against the superheroes, you know what I'm saying? They're like, fuck y'all do more damage than y'all do good type shit. Like, fuck y'all, like, and just like the whole premise of it, I feel like they did a great job of telling the story of a superhero that has never been told. You know, in terms of like, you always see the positive of it, but then it's like, even like some shit like Transformers, you know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers would destroy the entire city. Them niggas destroyed Chicago.
And they would not care, bro.
Yeah, no, they just walk off.
They
like,
say, yeah. Everybody happy.
Like, no.
No, nigga, insurance gotta come fix my house, bro. Yeah, fuck you mean?
My sister died in that. Like, type, you know what I'm saying?
You just knocked a 12-foot monster through my kitchen, bro. Like, who the fuck gonna pay for this?
Oh, God. But, so damn, I guess last part then, we'll talk about Club Culture Podcast.
Okay.
So, how did you become like a part of that?
Alright, so T already, shout out my nigga T, you know, this all her shit, she the brain, she the, if we the motherfucking 92-3 Bulls or whatever, she might. I say my nigga Jew Pippin, you know what I'm saying, I'm Rodman, I'm the, you know what I'm saying, what you need me to do type shit. I ain't really got no technical skills, so like I can put my hands on some shit, what you need from me type shit.
Swiss Army knife type.
Right, bro, so she already had it going. And I forgot how I got put on it, but we was Facebook friends for a minute, and I remember I made a post like, 219 artists, send me your music, I'm gonna make playlists out of y'all music. Fuck y'all niggas, I'm mad I did that. But she sent me music, and that's kind of like, that kept me on the radar. So when she started posting that, I peeped game on the cover art, like how she was doing the clips and shit. I'm like, all right, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Finally, a podcast, because I've been looking for new podcasts to listen to too. Yeah. But I ain't want to just go, you know, new podcasts or browse podcasts. I'm like, geez, somebody out here gotta be doing something, bro. Like something that's good enough to keep me intrigued.
Not to cut you off, but that's kind of how I found y'all shit. Because I was like, damn, like, it's no way I'm the only person in fucking Northwest Indiana that's trying to do a podcast. Like, so I just got to like just looking, digging, just on IG, just scrolling. And I'm like,
it's a lot of them out here.
Yeah.
But they ain't doing it right.
And that's kind of like what I peeped. Like y'all's podcast has like the most professional look that I've seen from anyone around this area, 100%. And I think one thing that I can appreciate about what y'all are doing is, even though like y'all will, you know, y'all definitely push the edge on whatever y'all talking about, you know what I'm saying? But it's still done in such like an eloquent way to where like it's still digestible to all audiences. You know what I'm saying? And I think that's where people lose it, is like they sometimes tend to pigeonhole themselves into one particular type of niche audience, and you can't really escape it once you've established the platform as being that, you know?
You can't niche real natural conversation.
Exactly.
I came up in an era, bro, where like you had to talk to people, bro. Like I always make this joke where it's like kids come up now, they ain't even have to order their own food, like, because their parents talk for them. That wasn't me, bro. Like I go somewhere.
On the phone with Peace Man.
I had real grandparents. We finna go inside somewhere. We finna sit inside and eat. I thought it was the weirdest shit ever. But they made you talk, like, yo, order your food. I'm gonna give you the money. You pay for it. You gonna have to learn how to do this. Woo woo. So it's like from there to talking to kids at school. You go home and watch wrestling. You can't tweet about it. You know what I'm saying? You can't tweet, damn, Stone Cold came out of nowhere. Like, you gotta go talk to motherfuckers about that.
Exactly.
So from there all the way up until I got on Twitter in 2009, like, I've always had like real conversation. Yeah. That's why it's easy for me. Like niggas now, bro. It's funny, bro. Like I'm not like the ladies' man friend, but I never have problems talking to women, ever.
Damn.
I don't go shoot in public because now it's different. Like niggas weird, women get hit on all the fucking time by weird niggas.
You gotta gauge.
Yeah, bro. So it's like I'm gonna chill on you. But if I get even the slightest of crap that you want to talk, like it's not hard for me to, you know, just have conversation, not even get on. You know what I'm saying? Just have conversation, because that's all I be wanting, bro. Y'all ain't shit.
And I think that's a lot of things. That's like a big thing with guys is like some guys don't know how to just keep it cool. Like not every interaction that you have with a woman should lead to sex. You know what
or
I'm saying?
Anywhere. It shouldn't lead anywhere.
Yeah,
have
to
a conversation.
Anything. You know what
bro.
I'm saying? You could definitely have like women friends and they just be friends. You know what I'm saying? Like it don't have to be anything more than just like a platonic relationship. You know?
Gee, that's where the goal is, bro. Yeah. My platonic women friends saved my fucking life.
I will say my women friends, they
definitely hold
taught
me down
me so much, bro. They taught me. Hey, shout out to all the ladies that fuck with me. Cause I fuck with y'all for real.
Shout out my best friend Kaden. She's my personal shopper. I hate shopping, bro. Yeah. For anything. Really? I don't like shopping for groceries. I don't like shopping for house shit. I don't like buying clothes. I don't like shopping. Like the actual act of shopping. Yeah. Spend the money, I do that shit at the drop of a dime, bro. I need to buy some shit. Boom.
I think it's the monotony of it.
I hate it. I fucking hate it. So like I'll send her an Amazon link and just send her the bread. Hey bro, just make sure this shit get here. Yeah. Thank you. I don't have my own Amazon account. I just use her shit.
That's crazy.
Or she ordered it, yeah, bro.
Yeah.
I just upgraded all my photography shit this week, all through her.
Yeah. So you had lightly touched on it a little bit, but where do you feel like a lot of podcasts fall flat, in your opinion?
Out here or just in general? Because I really want to speak for the folks. Yeah, bro. Let me speak for my niggas.
Definitely.
I really feel like you should get condenser mics because that's what everybody uses. That's what you hear on. You either gonna be talking into a condenser mic or a boom mic. Yeah. Like if you watch I don't know what Matt Hoffa's show is, but they use a boom mic on that show. Whereas on ours we use condenser mics. $1 Million Worth of Game use those mics.
JRE.
Who?
JRE. Joe Rogan.
Joe Rogan. Oh yeah, I don't watch bro shit. I only seen like three Joe Rogan joints.
That's crazy. That dude, he got some good ass fucking podcasts. I'm not gonna lie.
Like now, my podcast rotation is Brilliant Idiots, The Pivot. Mm-hmm. It's a third one, bro. Who the fuck do I be listening to? Brilliant Idiots, The Pivot. It's a third one, bro. Yeah, $1 Million Worth of Game, All the Smoke, the Dewan Morero podcast, shout out my nigga, and Club Culture. That's all I really listen to. But yeah, niggas need mics. You need microphones, bro. Yeah. You can't get around that part. You don't have a podcast without microphones.
And I'm gonna feed off that point too, because this is something like, because I think you do the same. Anyone who's in this field definitely do your like studying. Anything that like any other person is doing better than you can always take something. But one of the best things that I've learned, you would rather have better audio and shittier video quality than great video quality and shitty audio. Because like bad audio just throws the entire thing.
It does, but it's really just all on what you want to put out, what you want to portray.
Yeah.
If you want to go podcast, a podcast is audio. I'm focused solely on audio. Mm. Now my video, the set gonna be pleasant enough for you to look at in case that's how you digest the content. Mm-hmm. But my main thing is gonna be the audio. And that's what T understands. Mm. And that's another reason why I fuck with Shorty.
Is it just the audio? Or do you feel like there's more things that people could potentially work on to try to like just up the value of what their podcast is at? Because I think a lot of it is just small things. Like a lot of it is very small things, but it all does play into effect at the end of the day, you know?
Make sure you can be consistent. Mm-hmm. Find out whatever is your rate of consistency, stick to it. Some people can't drop once a week. Maybe you drop once every 2 weeks. Mm-hmm. Maybe you drop twice a month. Cool. Make sure them drops are consistent. And if you're going to have a slower consistency rate, you got to really come with the content. Mm-hmm. Your shit really got to be quality because you're not coming around that often. So that be some marks people miss. Make sure your branding is up to par. If you got a podcast, you have a brand. Branding just comes with it, bro. Maybe you don't push the brand, cool, but it comes with it, bro. Yeah. What does your podcast represent? Who are you speaking for? Mm-hmm. Who are you speaking to type shit? You got to understand that. vetting your guests. Don't just have motherfuckers on just to have motherfuckers on.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Hey, I know this lit person. I'm just gonna have them on.
Yeah.
Y'all probably ain't gonna know what the fuck to talk about. Y'all probably wouldn't even have a conversation if you didn't have a podcast.
Do you feel like people don't do their studying, like on other people?
100% they don't.
Yeah.
100% they don't.
Yeah.
You can tell. Make sure sustainability is at the forefront. Because you don't want to go into it. I done seen people, their first episode was fucking amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Amazingly produced. Got a set, the lights fire, they look amazing.
Yeah.
Got a popping ass guest. 12 episodes later, we don't see nothing.
Yeah. That plays into expectation about what you want it to be versus what it actually is. Because, like, think about it from our level, right?
Mm-hmm.
Let's say I'm able to land an interview with somebody that's a major artist, right? Off of like a random struggle level. If I do that, then the expectation is that's the level that I'm going to maintain and continue to only interview people at that stage. Because if I don't, then all my traction is going to do is just decline after that point. You know what I'm saying?
Because people gonna look for it.
Exactly.
Like, damn, this nigga had ESTG on this week. Shit, who we got on this week?
Exactly.
Who the fuck is starting out from the steel mill?
Yeah.
I bet. I'm gonna give him another chance. He had Pooh Shiesty on that at one time.
Yeah.
Who the fuck is Buck the Barber? Why the fuck I want to hear from him? I thought he was gonna have Big 30 or somebody on. Yeah. Man, fuck this weak ass podcast. This capping ass, you know, that's what they gonna say.
I was gonna say that's a realistic like expectation. You know what I'm saying?
That's how I approach it.
Exactly.
Gee, I be thinking about club culture from the standpoint that I used to be on Twitter.
Mm-hmm.
Like if 2015 Twitter me saw my podcast, what would he say?
Yeah.
That's what I like to keep in the back of my mind.
And I think that's like, more than anything, at least speaking from my own standpoint, you know, like, this is something that, like, you know, I explained how, like, the inception of this shit came. You know, like, I didn't want to do music, but I had resources of people who did music, and I thought they were interesting people, but I still, like, didn't want to collab on a music tip, but I'm like, you know, I could still try to, like, make this work for me and for them, which is how this kind of came along. But even that being said, you know, I had a really bad issue with having like expectations about something before like I actually like brought it to fruition, and then when the result didn't meet the expectations, then I would be super disappointed in myself and very discouraged to where I didn't want to do it at all. So with this, it's like I try my best to be present in the moment with the people that I bring on here, because at the end of the day, like, we don't know each other from can of paint. Had I not been doing this podcast, we probably would have never met. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, since I'm taking the initiative to actually do this, I'm not going to shortchange myself in the sense of like just trying to do it for a specific type of goal, or for it to like, I don't want to get in the headspace of like, yeah, I'm about to do this podcast and this shit gonna blow up. You know what I'm saying? Because that was the mindset with the music shit.
And then it's like, what's blowing up?
You know what I'm saying?
The vibe blowing up.
Exactly.
Because you have an episode get 10 million spins today, you blew up.
Yeah.
So it's like, well, shit, nigga, what's next?
Exactly. It's never, the thing is just never an end. You know what I'm saying? It's a means to an end, but you'll never reach like the end unless you just are done with doing it and you're just like kind of just want to walk away from it. I feel like this is something I can see myself doing for the rest of my life. You know what I'm saying?
It's
like
conversation.
Exactly. And I had valuable conversations with plenty of people in my life, which is why I felt this was like the route I wanted to take. Because I'm like, dog, like I know so many people who've given me such valuable advice in my life that I feel like maybe someone else could benefit off of the advice that I'm giving, or the advice that is given to me. You know what I'm saying? So just putting it on video, like, shit, I'm just talking like it's just me, you and me. You know what I'm saying?
That's how it should come off.
Exactly.
That's how a podcast should come off. And people feel that shit. I be listening to some where it's like, I can tell, like, y'all don't really fuck with each other. Yeah. Y'all only came together to do this podcast. Y'all only banter might be through social media, and that's how y'all ended up here. But y'all ain't gonna be around for 20 episodes.
Nah. And I think just like just driving the point home, you have to have the proper expectation, but you don't want to make the expectation so high to where, like, if there's a chance, I'm not going to say if there's a chance you don't meet it, but if it's not met, you shouldn't be discouraged by it. You know what I'm saying?
I always say shoot for as high as you can.
100%.
So, nigga, you want a show that got 1 billion streams, nigga, go for it, bro. Yeah. Why not? Because even if you only make 10% of your goal, you smoke that shit. What's 10% of 1 billion?
100 million.
That's got to be 100 million.
100 million.
Yeah, so you still got 100 M's. That's winning if you ask me.
I was gonna say, yeah.
And you only reached 10% of your goal.
Yeah.
That's how I used to approach music when I was in it. The music industry generated like $33 billion. Bro, I only want 0.01% of that shit. Yeah. That's all I want, bro. I don't need to sell like a jillion records and go to the Grammys. Let me just get 0.10% of this shit. Because that's still 6-7 figures at the end of the day. I'm cool, bro. Exactly. Straight as hell. Yeah. My daddy left me with $5,000. If I can get just 0.10% of this shit, I'm cool, bro. I won. Now I gotta leave this to my kids or somebody, and then they go, all right, bet. Pops got 0.10.
Yeah. Let
me get 0.7.
Yeah.
Cool, they get 0.7. Kids come after them shit. Nigga, I finna go for the whole 1, bro. Let me get 1% of this shit. That's how shit go.
Yeah. It's always, that's the thing is like, as humans by design, we have an insatiable desire to want more. Mm-hmm. You know, like especially if you're already a self-motivated type of person, you'll never be satisfied with your goals. You know what I'm saying? Because you'll always get to that goal, but there'll always be something more. You know what I'm saying?
There should always be something.
There should be. That being said, you know, like I just hope that anytime that me or you get on the camera, whether it's together or you're doing your own thing and I'm doing my own thing, mm-hmm. I hope that somebody could at least take a piece from what we're saying and really just apply that shit to their lives. Because I feel like a lot of people live their lives very passive, and you let life happen to you. But if you go outside and you make life happen for you, life's going to continue to happen to you, but when you're making it happen for you, it kind of balances it out a little bit.
For real, destiny is a matter of choice, bro. You got to choose this shit.
100%.
Don't let life choose you, bro. That's how you're going to end up in a bunch of bullshit. You're going to end up doing shit you don't like. You're going to end up being around people you don't like. Yep. It's just going to be a bunch of shit that you don't like, bro. Make choices and stand firm on that shit. You don't want to... Like, there's people that I've been able to watch life just happen for them, bro. Mm-hmm. And I'm like, nah, I'm good, bro. Nah. If anybody gonna fuck up my life in this shit, it's gonna be me, bro. I'm gonna crash this motherfucker. I'm gonna have a bad day in this motherfucker. It's gonna be because of me, not nobody else, bro.
Facts. That's a fact.
People don't. But as far as the podcast, bro, you on your way.
Hey, I appreciate it.
I'm definitely fucking with it. What's this thing on top of the camera? This what pick up the mics?
Yeah.
Okay, bet. Yeah, y'all pretty much got the same shit we got.
Just 1% every day. Every time it's just 1%. If we can make it that much better, hey, eventually we'll be at 100. What do you feel like, if there's just one, but what do you feel like is the most valuable thing that you've learned from being like on the podcast and just kind of like navigating your way through the I guess just through the whole situation?
It's a lot. First, you need a team, and you need to listen to them. Cause I be like niggas know, like T do not like how I comment to people that comment on our shit, bro. And she's 100% right, cause I'm a dickhead. I shouldn't talk to people that consume our content like that. Like you 100% should not, bro. You should not talk to your supporters or even the people that's hating on your shit. You shouldn't talk to them in a way that deters them from coming back. Yeah. You 100% shouldn't do that.
Definitely.
But I'm a Gary nigga. We don't give a fuck how we talk to people, bro. You don't like some shit, nigga? Fuck you. Don't come here. But you can't do that. Yeah. You 100%. So you definitely got to have a team that not only you can listen to, but to check you when you're doing some shit like that. Because granted, if I was doing club culture with like, I said that right. Club culture and like T was like one of my cousins from the neighborhood or something. Mm. And we on one of our viral clips, I'm just on there, yo dumbass, yo stupid ass, fuck you, boo boo boo. They asked him to be over there cheering me on, egging me on. Yeah, bro, keep doing this shit. No, bro. That's detrimental to the pod, bro. So you definitely gotta have people that like will put the pod first.
Yeah.
Because T don't put herself first, you don't put yourself first, I don't put myself first. No one on the team really puts themselves first when it comes to club culture. It's putting club culture first.
Can't be selfish.
There's zero room for selfishness.
Yeah.
Zero.
Yeah.
So I definitely say that. Everybody should be willing to put in.
Mm-hmm.
It don't matter what it is. Be willing to contribute something, bro.
Definitely.
Like, because when it comes to bread, T just spent more money on this shit than I have. Mm-hmm. But if T need me to go in, she don't gotta ask twice.
Yeah.
Sometimes she gotta remind me because I be, niggas be having a lot going on. Niggas be moving and grooving. And that's another thing, communication. Mm-hmm. That's one of the first conversations we had. I'm like, yo, I never ignore you. I never not respond. Mm-hmm. But niggas don't like texting, bro. I hate group chats.
I'm more of a phone call type.
You gonna have to remind me. Yeah.
If you call me, like, I'll definitely remember. But if it's a text, it's like, bro, I'm getting texted by like 5, 6, 7 different people all day.
It's overwhelming, bro. I can't handle that, bro. Yeah. I don't even talk in real life, bro. That's why I do podcasts. That's why I came here, bro. Like, anything I said today, I never post on as a Facebook status or none of that shit. Yeah. Partially because it'll be received poorly by dumb motherfuckers. And I ain't trying to go through all that shit.
You gotta know your audience.
I hate Facebook, bro.
Facebook is fucked up.
It's terrible.
It's crazy.
But what else would I say is important to the pod? Executing your role and knowing what your role is. Definitely gotta kill your role. I say that's just about it, man. Yeah. Definitely dedicate and commit yourself to it, even if it ain't no bread or no clout into it. Like, you truly have to want to do it. Yeah. Because even if I wasn't on Club Culture, if it didn't exist, I'll still be podcasting. Without a doubt, I would still be podcasting. My podcast still up on all the DSPs and shit.
Shit, we gonna link it.
No, we not. We good. We good. We don't got to go listen to Club Culture. We don't got to listen to shit else like on these podcasts out, bro. Listen to Club Culture. Another thing people are missing is focusing more on the audio aspect. Because are you on Apple Podcasts and Spotify? And see, you not. So you probably not. So your stuff probably not being spun through an RSS feed. That's where the money at. That's where your analytics at. That's when you go ask somebody for grant money for your podcast. That's where you gonna pull your numbers and your analytics from to put into your pitch package. Wow. Because you gonna go, my Instagram followers is this, YouTube is this, and that's it. Yeah. 2 streams of analytics. That ain't shit. Now, unless those 2 streams are really pumping, cool. But when you starting out, bro, you need all that shit, bro. You need all that shit. So definitely, I say people definitely got to focus more on the audio shit. Stop this Facebook Live shit. If you got a Facebook Live podcast, stop it.
Nah, that shit.
Stop it.
That shit ain't moving.
Stop it, bro. Because how much live content do you digest a week? Like live broadcast, you can only watch it at that time during the day.
Bro, I'm gonna be honest. You have to be my homie for me to check in on your live.
But how many do you already consume?
Like a live, like any just live
streaming?
Like
live, yeah. On a weekly basis, how much live content do you consume?
On a weekly basis, like probably like 30 minutes to an hour, bro.
And who is that?
I mean, I'll fuck around with academics.
He goes live?
Yeah, he be live on Twitch.
Okay, yeah. I never knew if people watched him. I just always see his clips.
He on Twitch and Rumble. I watch some of his shit. I'll check out Kai's and that shit here and there, just if it's popping or whatever. Right.
So not much.
It's really seldom. Like I personally don't be checking on anybody's fucking live.
Because this shit's dying. Yeah. What about you? Nothing, bro. Fuck that shit. Fuck live content, bro. Yeah. This ain't 1998, bro. Exactly. I don't want to be nowhere where I have to be in front of the screen at 6 o'clock to watch some shit.
Because I got some shit going on.
Exactly, bro. Who the fuck are you? Stop that Facebook Live shit, bro.
That ain't the way.
No, bro. The only live content you should be doing is that gaming type shit.
Yeah,
you know
that shit makes more sense.
Watch that.
Yeah, that makes more sense. Like I'll definitely like watch like a I be playing this game, Rainbow Six Siege. Like I love that fucking game. But I'll watch like the pro league of that shit because hey, they be playing for like hundreds of thousands of dollars and shit, you know. So like that shit, that's like
stakes.
Yeah, it's high stakes. You know what I'm saying? You want to watch it because these dudes are trying their fucking best to really. I mean, it's $100,000 on the line. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, for me personally, I really don't consume much live content. So I think that is. Yeah, I think that is like a very like a valuable thing. I think because I don't want to say it's something that isn't going to continue to be a thing because like that's like the new thing for the younger generation that's coming up. So it's definitely going to stay a part of what like media culture is. Now whether it develops into more or less, I can't necessarily say, but for now as we speak, it's definitely like one of the primary means of being able to consume someone's content. So I mean, you know, like for me personally, I feel like I'm not going to watch that shit. I got work, I got family, I got friends, I got girls I'm trying to do, you know what I'm saying? Like
I can love you to death. I'm not watching a Facebook Live show, bro.
Yeah.
Now, if you put out a piece of content and go, hey, this is where you can stream or watch this piece of content at your leisure.
Yeah.
At some point, I'm going to go click on that, bro. I might not click on it when you drop. I might not click on it the week you drop. But at some point, bro, if I can go click on it, especially if it's a piece of audio, because I prefer audio over video, I'm going to listen to it.
So, I mean, shit, that being said, I mean, do you have anything else you want to tell people? Anything else you want to get out there?
Man, anything else? Nah, man, you know, like I said, man, I'm Lil Wayne of podcasting, bro. Yeah, I don't got nothing. I would say, now you can follow me on Instagram. Let me make sure I got the right one.
Yeah, plug your shit.
Yeah, man, I'm Jonesy49. Don't mind the 49. I'm not a street nigga. It's some homies out there, bro.
Yeah.
Where I was in the studio. And I don't know if they have my Instagram on them while I'm in the studio.
Yeah.
But they saw the 49 and my name, and I guess they beef with some niggas from over there.
Hell no.
It was like, yeah, man, we was gonna check them.
Hell no.
And knowing like them, it definitely would have went up. I'm like, I'm glad y'all did it, because I want zero smoke with you guys.
Yeah.
And the side of 49 y'all beefing with is not my side. We like money and women on our side. We ain't never beefed. I ain't got a lick of beef in my life. You know what I'm saying?
Nigga, I am cool.
Boy, I like money and women. I'll be friends with you niggas. Like, shit, we probably ain't gonna like the same niggas. Who don't y'all like?
Yeah, what's his name? Yeah.
I don't like them either. Shit, I'm Jonesy 49, fuck 49. Shit, I don't like them niggas either.
Nigga, I'm from 50. Fuck you.
I'm from 49th place, nigga. You mean them niggas on 49th court.
Hell no.
But yeah, follow me on Instagram, man. I'm Jonesy49. Follow Club Culture the Pod. You wanna listen to a real pod. Gearhead shit coming soon. Go listen to the Mecca official soundtrack. At least listen to Motion. You're actually gonna like that song. I like it. It's my favorite song I produced. I wish I could shout out my music, but it's on the vault. Yeah, man. Love black women. Black women matter first before everybody else. If your nigga put on his clothes before he put on lotion, that's a dirty ass nigga. You put on your clothes before lotion? Okay.
Sometimes.
No. At least you honest. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you rush and you like, fuck it, bro. We just gonna be
late for work. If I'm late for work, I got some lotion in my car, so I just, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. Yeah, I mean, it's not enough, but I feel you.
It ain't. But shit, it's still presentable.
If it's that man's habit, he don't put lotion on before his clothes, bro. Abort mission, bro. Abort that shit.
Hey.
But that's all I got, man. I don't really got much.
Hey, bro. I appreciate you coming on the pod, man.
Fuck
I appreciate it.
Hey, shout out my nigga D-Flame, because he the reason I even, you know what I'm saying, start tuning in.
Hey, I appreciate you, Derek. Hey, thank you for coming on.
I'm here for you.
Hey, hope y'all loved it.
Say you want this energy.